So there's been something that's kind of been bugging me lately, and I've been trying to figure out like what it is, because I feel like the kids that are in the classrooms today are not the same kids that the curriculum was written for. Does that make sense? Because even we do these social and emotional learning lessons, and maybe they're like 20, 30 years old, but even when those were created, once a week probably made sense for the frequency of those lessons. But now I feel like it's nowhere near enough. And this is the thing. Schools aren't therapy. They're not equipped to handle the emotional load that kids are bringing with them every single day. Sure, we've got counselors. Most of them are juggling literally hundreds of students. And, they're there for fires, not for the daily slow burns. But honestly, a lot of kids need daily emotional support now. And it's everywhere. It's not like it's across districts, because you can't expect a child to thrive academically if their mental and emotional world is falling apart. And that's exactly what I'm seeing and what all teachers are seeing. So then I feel like we end up in this impossible loop where kids can't focus because they're struggling mentally. Schools can't keep up because they're not built for therapy. And then you just have everyone who's frustrated because the test scores keep dropping while the behaviors keep rising. But here's where parents come in. And this is where we can actually start to make some changes. I'm not saying that every kid needs intensive therapy. That is not what I'm saying. But every kid does need connection. They need parents who ask, how are you feeling about school lately? Is there anything happening in school that makes you feel bad? Is there anyone in school that makes you feel bad? Is there anything that happens in school that makes you feel really excited? They need parents who notice when something's off or when something's on, who make time for small talks that can lead to big feelings. Because the world that they are growing up in is noisier, faster, and more overwhelming than ever. They don't just need attention. They need intentional attention. Does that make sense? And I honestly believe that if more of us just slowed down just enough to help our kids process the world that they're trying to survive in, we'd actually start to see the academic side of things start to fall into place. While yes, there are many, 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 many broken things in the system, I genuinely